If you go to so many plazas today in many cities in Nigeria, you see young men doing GSM repairs, some doing computer repairs, software design, and so on and so forth. All this they did on their own without any structured training. And like you had, for example, if you go to UK, one of the best paying jobs is plumbing work. So if you want to get a plumber in UK, you pay heavily. But he must be a certified plumber. Likewise, welding. I remember in your first question you asked about why going through the formal training when you can go to the roadside and get training. No, the training you get on the roadside is good, and we appreciate them for holding on while the rot lasted. But still, it is not enough. For example, for a proper welding training, you can't spend just 6 months or even 1 year by the roadside and think that you have become a welder. There are different levels, different stages, different welding methods, and so on and so forth. As it is today, in the oil industry in Nigeria, many oil companies bring in welders from China, from the Philippines, and from India to come and work in the Nigerian oil and gas sector. Whereas we have many Nigerians roaming the street, and welders are well paid. But this is because over the years we have neglected, we came to neglect technical and vocational education. And in those days, when we were in secondary schools, we were even envious of our colleagues who were in technical colleges because of what they could do with their hands. Who were only working on paper, they were working with their hands. And we were envious of them because when we come home during holidays, they do a lot of things. Those who are into woodwork will be building their furniture themselves. Those who are into welding will do a lot of things themselves. Those who are in automobile mechanics will go into workshops and be doing a lot of work. And companies were ready to take in students of technical colleges on vacation job because they can do a lot with their hands. And that kept youth away. Now that we are crying of insecurity, we are crying of hunger, we are crying of deprivation, if youth are properly engaged, if they are properly engaged and they can see that they can gain a lot from being engaged, nobody will go into crime. Very few will go into crime. So when you compare the crime rate in the 70s, in the 80s, and early 90s to the crime rate now, you can see where the problem started from. But unfortunately, so many of the people that are at the helm of affairs in so many states, and my cry is still with the states, because, like I said, the federal government colleges, federal government technical colleges are running well. And I'm sure the prof will attest to what I'm saying. But states, they don't even care about the technical colleges at all. Dr. Mohammed just mentioned his school. And I know the school he went to, the technical college he went to. The last time I went to that school, I shed tears because it's in my local government. And it's a very, very terrible sight. You will not believe that somebody like this came from that school. Because the state governments have neglected the technical school and they are not ready to budget for it. But like I said, if they budget a fraction of some of the money that are leaking out to these technical colleges, a lot will be achieved. So the problem is on the part of both the youths and part of on the part of government.